Now let us continue further. The happy prince looked very sad, and the little swallow was sorry for him. "It is very cold here," he said, "but I will stay with you for one night. Tomorrow I will take the jewel." "Thank you, little bird," said the prince. So the swallow tells the swallow sees the sadness of happy prince's face. So he feels very sorry to see the happy prince's face very sad. So the swallow tells the happy prince that, "Okay, here it is very cold, but for you I will stay one more night in this place, and tomorrow I will take the jewel." So the happy prince, he becomes very happy and he tells, "Okay, thank you." Now let's see. So the swallow took the great red jewel from the prince's waist and flew away with it over the roofs of the town. He passed the palace and heard the sound of dancing. The bird passed over the river and flew and flew. At last he came to the poor little house and looked inside. The boy was lying on the bed. The mother was asleep. She was so tired. He flew in and put the great red jewel on the table. Then he flew around the bed, moving the air around the boy's face with his wings. "Oh," said the boy, "my face does not feel so hot. I think I am getting better." And he fell asleep. So the next day morning, the swallow took that red jewel and he flew with that red jewel to the boy's house. It was very far, as the happy prince said before, that far from here I can see one one mother stitching clothes and one boy is very ill. So it was very far. So the swallow flew very far. Where all he flew? Over the roofs of the town. He passed the palace. Then he passed the river also. And he flew and flew. And at last he came to that poor little house. So he looked inside and he saw that the boy was lying on the bed. He is very ill, so he is lying on the bed. And the mother was sleeping because she was very tired. So she was very tired. Now the swallow, he dropped the red jewel on the table of that house, and the swallow flew around the house, moving the air around that boy's face. After that, the boy felt that he is becoming better and he fell asleep. Then the swallow flew back to the happy prince. "It is strange," the swallow said. "It is very cold, but I feel quite warm." "That is because you have done a good thing," said the prince. The little swallow fell asleep. So the swallow returns to the happy prince and he tells that, though it is very cold outside, I am feeling warm." So the happy prince says that, "Yes, because you have done a good thing. You have helped that poor boy and the mother." And like that he fell asleep. When day came, the swallow flew down to the river for a bath. A clever man saw him. "That is very unusual," he said. "That kind of bird here in winter? I must write that down." So next day in the morning, the swallow goes to the river for a bath. And one clever man saw the swallow near the river. That man said to himself that it is very unusual. Unusual means uncommon. Underline unusual. Unusual means uncommon or strange. It is very strange or uncommon to see this kind of bird. This kind of bird means who? The swallow here in winter. Because swallow lives only in warm places or hot places. It cannot survive in winter places. There must be, so the clever man thinks to himself that there must be some matter. So I should write this down. Now let's continue. "I will go to Egypt tonight," thought the swallow. So the swallow thinks that today anyhow I will go to Egypt because he is not able to stay here. It is very cold over here, and if swallow lives in the cold area, then swallow will certainly die. So he wanted to go to Egypt because in Egypt there was warm weather. When the moon came up, he flew back to the happy prince. "Can I do anything for you in Egypt?" he said. So now the swallow fly again. The swallow was in the river bathing. He finishes bathing and he goes to the happy prince, and he tells that today night I will go to Egypt. So can I do anything for you in the Egypt? So what the happy prince says, let us see. Little bird, said the prince, please will you stay with me for one more night? My friends are waiting for me, answered the bird. So what does the happy prince says that he requests again that little bird, please stay one more night over here. Then after that you can go to Egypt. So the bird says, no, my friends are waiting for me. Far away across the city, said the prince, I can see a young writer in a little room at the top of a house. He is sitting at a table that is covered with papers. At his side, there are some dead flowers. He is trying to finish a story. But he is very cold and he cannot write. There is no fire in the room and he is weak and hungry. So what does the happy prince says to the swallow that far away across the city, he can see one writer. That young writer, he is at the top of a house. He is writing something and he is sitting at the table. He is busy writing, but it is very cold over there and he has no wood to keep him warm and he has no food also. There is no fire in the room and he is very weak and hungry. So the happy prince again tells the swallow that please stay one more night, and he tells this story that he can see a young writer in a little room. I will wait with you for one more night, said the swallow kindly. What shall I take to him? Take him one of my eyes, said the prince. They are made of beautiful blue stones. The young man can sell it and buy wood and food. He can finish his story. So the swallow, he hears the story and he tells that, okay, one more night I will stay with you for you only. One more night I will stay, but what can I take for him? So the happy prince says that there are two eyes. They are made of blue jewels. So take one eye and give to that little boy, that young man, that young writer. He will sell that blue stones and buy food, and he will buy wood also. And that is how he can finish his story. Take out your eye, dear prince, said the swallow. I cannot do that. And he began to cry. Do it, said the prince. So when the happy prince says that take one of my eye, so the swallow says that no, I cannot take your eye, and he begins to cry. So the happy prince says, no, you have to take it and you have to do this. So the swallow took out the prince's eye and flew away to the young man's room. It was easy to get in because there was a hole in the roof. The young man was sitting with his head in his hands, so he did not hear the bird's wings. When he looked up, a beautiful blue jewel was lying on the dead flowers. Someone likes my stories, he cried happily. This is a gift from someone who has read my books. Now I can finish writing this story. So the happy prince, so the swallow, he takes the prince one eye and goes to that young man's room. He takes the prince's eye and flew to the house of the young writer and went inside the young writer's house through the hole of a roof. He was sitting with his head in his hands, so he was not able to hear the bird's wing. When he looked up, he saw a blue jewel lying on the dead flower. He got very happy. He was very happy seeing that blue jewel, and happy tears came from his eyes, and said to himself that someone likes my stories and this is a gift from someone. And then he finished writing his story. On the next day, the swallow flew down to the river. He watched the seamen working on the ships. I am going to Egypt, he cried, but no one listened to him. When the moon came up, he flew back to the happy prince. I have come to say goodbye to you, he said. Little bird, said the prince, please will you stay with me for one more night? So in the next day morning, the swallow goes to the river again for bath. So he sees some seamen working on the ships. And he cries over there that I am going to Egypt, but no one is listening. Because here there is winter, he is not able to stay over here. So he flies to the happy prince and says that now I have to go to Egypt and I have come to say goodbye to you. So the happy prince says that little bird, please stay with me for one more night. He requests the swallow to stay with him for one more night. It is winter, answered the swallow. The snow will soon come. In Egypt the sun is warm and the trees are green. Dear prince, I must leave you, but I will never forget you. So the swallow says that now it is winter and the snow is going to come soon. So I have to go to Egypt. Because in Egypt there is warm weather and the sun is also warm and there are trees also. So he tells that, dear prince, now I have to leave you. I will never forget you.